Alright, so this is the project that I do for TOCs who don't run power tools. This is a basic engineering project that we do out of recipe cards, masking tape, and printer paper. It's pretty simple. What I get the students to start off with are 5 of these recipe cards. I also give them 1 piece of printer paper, and then I give them 4 feet of masking tape. How I measure the masking tape, I take it and I wrap it around a ruler 4 times, and that should be the ballpark 4 feet. So I just come like this, and I wrap it around. Four times, and I give the students that. That's all they get for materials, and what they need to do is engineer some sort of box that we can put pressure on and try to see how much weight we can hold. When we do it, the one requirement is that they take 2 recipe cards and they fold them like this, hamburger way, and that is going to generate the general shape of the box. Okay. From there, they can use the other recipe cards and they can make other shapes. They can cut them in half, but the main thing is everyone starts with this shape. Okay. I generally review with the students different shapes in engineering, what's strong. So we have like a really small cylinder made out of 1 recipe card, or you could cut them in half and use more and have more cylinders. I also have a triangle, which is very strong in engineering. I actually write strong on my examples. And then I have a large cylinder, and on this one I actually wrote weak. So right before we start the competition, I explain certain things like how little ones may be stronger than big ones, and I'll even give them to the students. I'll let them try to see which one will squish easier, this little one or this big one. From there, they can start building. This is my box. You can see the 2 recipe cards are taped together. I used a little bit of the printer paper on the bottom, and then on the inside I took my leftover recipe cards. The outer ones are half recipe cards that I turned into cylinders, and I just put this in the center for some more strength. Once that's done, if you have time left, I generally get them to decorate the box. Okay. Generally I give them about 35 to 40 minutes, and I get them all to stop, at which point we would squish them. Alright, so once everyone's ready, I go over to the drill press with the power turned off and with no drill in the chuck. I place a bathroom scale underneath of it. That's centered to 0. Should be centered to 0. Okay, and then what we do is we take the box and we try to put it right in the middle of our X with the drill chuck exactly centered to that X. So sometimes you might want to, or beforehand you want to set it all up so everything's perfectly centered. Okay, once it's perfectly centered, you can put your cube onto there, center the corners the best you can on the X. We're going to take a piece of scrap wood, we're going to put it on top, just like that. And what I do is, as the teacher, I pull this down so we have a consistent speed, and we start pushing on our box and watching the scale go up. You can see here I'm already at 50 pounds on the scale. I've had some of these go up to 300 pounds. But that is basically the project. Generally I give prizes to the winners based on creativity and the ultimate strength. That being said, I normally will just give everyone a candy for participating. But that's the project.